As Tyler got off the bus, he inhaled a lungful of air. To his surprise, the air was fresh and clean compared to his hometown, Toronto. After the rainstorm has drifted away, only the faint scent of pine trees and the enticing smell of the soaked-up grassy construction field behind him can be noticed every now and then. The chilling wind embraced him. Tyler threw back his hood to get a full sense of his surroundings. Immediately, the winds rushed across the side of his cheeks, causing him to tuck his neck back in his hoodie as he stared at the entrance to the university. Despite the unaccommodating weather, Tyler felt himself getting warm with all the excitement of arriving at where he would potentially be going to school for the next 5 years, trying to not let it all out as he asked for a campus map from the DC front desk. The well-organized and clear indications on the map fills Tyler's mood with determination as he marched towards what he thinks is his destination, the Quantum Nano Center.
The clouds, like marshmallows, floated across the light gray sky. As he arrived at the front of the grassy fields of M3, he looked around confused. I wonder if this is the building that I'm looking for, Tyler thought to himself as he walked towards the building.
Anxious emotions started to set in as Tyler searched for building after building for the most iconic laboratory.
What did I do wrong? Maybe I'll get some help,
he thought to himself as he examined the map with all of his attention. Tyler asked the first person he ran into in an anxious tone.
Oh, you're close. You just had the map upside down, man. There you go. It's right this way.
Tyler gasped in surprise and thanked the student as he makes his way towards the direction the person pointed at.
Finally, when Tyler at last reached his destination, his eyes lit up as he set his sight upon the QNC building for the very first time. As Tyler approached the building, he was immediately captivated by its beauty. One side of the wall had hexagons made of steel lattice, shaped to form a honeycomb. In a way, it seemed as if the students were the bees that were entering straight into the hive. The hexagons on the side of the building were protruding out in such a way that if anyone were ambitious enough to go rock climbing on the side of the building, they could do so with ease. At that moment, Tyler was curious and searched up additional information about the building. The pattern was inspired by the intrinsically stable hexagonal carbon structure of the nanotube and enables a conceptual framework for research. The honeycomb is structurally essential to support the cantilevered perimeter office space and to mitigate color interference in the clean rooms below.
Upon closer inspection of the Quantum Nano Center, he noticed the tall vertical windows plastered onto the side of the building. The glass on the windows were as reflective and clear as the tranquil body of water it overwatched. From the entrance, the building offered a transparent view both inside and out through its grandiose windows, spanning all across and on all four sides of the cubicle structure. As Tyler lifted his head to get a grasp of the sheer size of the building, the shape of the building was scarred into his retinas by the reflection of the rays that whipped off the glass.
When Tyler entered the building, he notices two other high school seniors talking about the windows of the building.
The windows on this building look amazing.
I know, right? Did you know that these beautiful windows utilize the concept of superposition, a principle of quantum theory that describes the nature and behavior of matter and forces at a microscopic level? The windows at the QNC are a paradigm of superposition as the windows present varying degrees of reflections, transparency, and light on its surfaces. This results in the window acting like a mirror to reflect the immediate surroundings that encompass the building and the world beyond.
Upon hearing this information, Tyler thought silently to himself about the grandeur of the windows and the entire building itself, and was impressed at the fact that even in something simple as a window, the principles of quantum theory could be applied.
Tyler noticed that the stairs were made out of a soft beige color wood. From where he stood, it seemed as if each step led deep towards the very mind and soul of the building. He even noticed that each level of the stairs twisted onto itself and formed a U-shape. In fact, the entire atrium seemed to resemble a game of snakes and ladders, except that the stairs are both the snake and the ladder. The purpose of the design, Tyler read on his phone, was to create bind spaces around the atrium to promote the idea of interdisciplinary interaction. The twists and turns of the stairs seemed to resemble the lobes of the brain, with each stairwell leading to an area in charge of some central function. After reading about the IQC atrium stairs, Tyler had a strong desire to enter IQC. However, before Tyler could even move a muscle, he hears someone shouting far off in the distance.
Hey you!
Me?
Yeah, you! Read the sign. Access to IQC is restricted. You need authorization first. By the way, are you here for the open house?
Yes, I am. I was wondering if you knew where I could find the central atrium.
Oh yeah, I'll show you around.
When Tyler arrived at the central atrium, Tyler's attention was immediately captured by a gleam of light flashing over the corner of his lens. He turned his head towards the source of the refraction and gasped in surprise. The rays of the sun on a Sunday afternoon shone through the side windows, gently embracing the glass boards of the central atrium like sweet honey. The image of complex mathematical equations were illuminated in the presence of the sunlight, and the unique scent of markers flowed freely in the atmosphere, as if the author had just left for a coffee break.
Ah, the smell of science.
Tyler thought to himself as he took out his phone, wanting to capture a memorable moment to share with his family.
As Tyler walked further into the building, he realized how beautiful and interesting the ceiling was. Just like the honeycomb exoskeleton outside the building, the ceiling was shaped in pyramids above him. The glass ceiling allowed sunlight to shine into the building, acting as natural light. The intricate details of the ceiling had left Tyler pondering over how long this building took to build. How was the structure of the ceiling made, Tyler thought. Looking up at the ceiling, Tyler thought of himself swinging on the bars, as if they were the exact same monkey bars at his local playground. He had truly never seen a ceiling like this.
Wow, this building really is amazing. Being here has really increased my interest in pursuing nanotechnology.
Oh, that's great to hear.
I think I have finally decided that I'm going to accept UW's offer for nanotech instead of that engineering society at U of T. Ugh.
Well then, I'll be seeing you next year in the lab. Take care.
Okay, we're restarting. No!